Anna, I can't believe you've done this. What the hell is this? You've got to be joking, right?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about, Kitty. I'm not joking to you about anything. Would you be able to explain what you're talking to me about? I really have no idea what this is about.
Are you doing this to annoy me or something? You really are a horrendous person. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I can't believe you would do this to me.
I'm totally lost. I'm really sorry, but I still have no idea what you're talking about.
Wait, what? So, you don't even know what you've done to upset me. You really are such a huge idiot. How do you not notice when you've made such a huge mistake? I can't believe that someone like you is my daughter-in-law. I'm so unlucky.
Would you just please tell me what I did to upset you? Did I accidentally do something to annoy you? I really don't appreciate being insulted like this for no reason.
What you did to me is an unacceptable thing to do. I'm pretty sure that you did it all to mock me. I really don't understand why Jim decided to marry a woman like you. I really hope that he gets a divorce from you and finds another wife. Any woman would be better than you. I hate that you've put me in such a bad mood already. It's still only 11 a.m. You've managed to ruin my day completely.
I'm really sorry that I've done something to upset you. What could it be? I just can't figure out what I did to you. Is it something that I did today? I've barely even interacted with you today.
You really should learn to listen to what people say to you. I also think that you need to get better at analyzing certain situations. How old do you think I am, by the way?
I'm not sure why you're suddenly asking me this. You're 65 years old, right?
I'm not asking you to tell me my real age. I wanted you to think about my age before making this ridiculous breakfast for me. I can't believe that you prepared a meal like this for me. You must think that I'm an old grandma or something. I'm so offended by this.
So you were upset about the meal that I made you for breakfast. I decided to change the breakfast today because I was thinking about you. I heard that you went to the dentist yesterday to get your tooth replaced. I thought it would be a little painful for you to eat normal food. That's why I made something a little different to usual.
All you served me is a bowl of soup. That's it. You didn't even give me any bread or side dishes. That's all you're gonna make for me? Just soup? Did you think that this would be acceptable?
I put plenty of ingredients inside and blended it all together. It should be very nutritional and it should also fill you up. It's also breakfast, so I thought that would be enough. You never eat that much for breakfast after all.
I didn't ask you about how you made it. I don't care about the ingredients that you put inside. Do you not understand English at all? I'm asking you why you decided to serve me just a bowl of soup. Did you really think that this would be acceptable? Don't make me repeat the same question twice.
I decided to make soup so that you wouldn't have to chew too much. I thought that your teeth would be painful as you just went to the dentist. Was it not a good idea? I actually did this because I thought about you.
Of course it wasn't a good idea. There's no way you were thinking about me when you made this. How many years have you lived with me now? Surely you should know that I wouldn't be happy with just a bowl of soup. I always have bacon and toast for breakfast. That's what I wanted today as well. After eating that, I like to have a nice cup of hot coffee. How am I meant to drink coffee after drinking a whole bowl of soup? That's way too much liquid. I'd have to go to the toilet so much. You really didn't think this through at all. I wanted to start off my day like usual. Now you completely ruined my daily routine by making me soup. I can't believe that you would try to annoy me like this. You better come back home right now. I need to teach you a lesson. Where the hell are you right now? I can't believe that you're out having fun while Jim is hard at work. You really are such a terrible wife to have. I feel so sorry for him.
I guess I wasn't able to read your mind well enough. I'm really sorry, but I can't come home right now. I'm at the Residents Association meeting for our neighborhood. I think I can start heading home in around 30 minutes. I'd already told Jim that I was going to this meeting. He was saying that he'd tell you about it too. I thought that you would know about it too by now. Have you not heard about this from him yet?
A residents association meeting. I have not heard about this. Why are you asking Jim to tell me about this? He's already very busy with work. I don't want you putting extra pressure on him. You should have just told me about it directly.
I tried to tell you about it yesterday, but you told me to shut up. You said that you didn't want me to talk to you.
Well, that's because I had my tooth replaced at the dentist yesterday. It was really painful to speak. That's why I told you not to speak to me. You could have written a note or something for me, though. You really are so useless. It stresses me out just having to live with you.
Well, I'm really sorry about causing you all this stress. I'll make sure to make your regular breakfast as soon as I get back home.
There is absolutely no need for you to make my breakfast again. The soup that you made didn't taste good, but I made sure to finish it all. You should be grateful that I even bothered finishing it all.
Thanks so much for finishing the food I made. Is there anything else that you need me to buy? I'm going to stop by the store on the way home.
What did you just say? You're going to the store again. There's already so much food at home. Are you seriously planning to melt away the money that Jim worked so hard to earn? You really are good at wasting money, aren't you? There's nothing that I need you to buy from the store. Why don't you hurry up and come straight home? There's really no need for you to be going to the store today. Do you understand what I'm telling you to do?
Yes, I understand.
Anna, I can't believe what you've done again. You really like to make me angry, don't you?
What did I do wrong this time?
I thought that I told you that I went to the dentist yesterday. I got one of my teeth replaced again. Do you not listen to anything that I say to you? I can't believe that you prepared something this solid for me to eat for breakfast. There's no way I can eat something like this.
I was listening to what you told me. Last time you went to the dentist, you got angry at me for making soup for you. That's why I prepared breakfast like usual this time. You were the one that told me to make toast and bacon as usual.
That's because I got a different tooth replaced this time. This time around, it's really painful to eat solid food. I can't believe that you're trying to put me through so much pain. Do you not feel bad about doing this to me?
I had no intention of putting you through pain at all. I just try to learn from the mistake that I made the last time you went to the dentist.
What are you talking about? You haven't learned anything from your past mistake. Also, why aren't you at home right now? Where did you go off to this time? You're a housewife. You should be at home getting all the housework done around the house.
I've already finished doing most of the housework. I've cleaned the house and done the laundry already today.
Now you're talking back to me. I just can't believe how arrogant you've become. You're just a housewife. You shouldn't be talking back to me at all. I can feel my blood starting to boil now. Why did you have to make me this angry? This is all your fault. What are you going to do about it?
I didn't talk back to you at all. I also wasn't being arrogant. All I did was answer the question that you asked me.
Just be quiet. You talk back to me again. You should try to learn from this mistake that you've made. I also can't believe that you're out of the house so often. You're meant to be supporting the family from home as a housewife. I have no idea where you've gone off to, but you need to come back.
Actually, I have plans, so I won't be able to come back. Jim asked to go out for lunch with me today. That's why I'm out of the house at this time.
Stop lying to me. It's not even 11 a.m. yet. Why are you going to lunch so early in the morning? There's something that you're not telling me.
The lunch isn't for another hour or so. It's just that Jim forgot some work documents at home and asked me to deliver them to him. I left a note about all of this on the table so that you would know about it too.
A note? I don't see it. Oh well, I guess it's okay if you're helping out Jim. You should have told me about this directly, though. Why did you have to write it down instead?
Actually, I did try to tell you about it. It's just that you were deep asleep. I thought it'd be a bad idea to wake you up.
I see what you're trying to say. You're trying to say that this is all my fault. I wasn't asleep because I'm lazy. I just couldn't sleep very well last night. My tooth really started hurting and I couldn't fall asleep till I took some painkillers. I can't believe you're blaming this all on me. You're out of the house, right? How about you never bother coming back home now? I really don't want to continue having to live with you. You can just go back to your parents' house now. If you're going to continue having this terrible attitude, I also want you to get a divorce from Jim. I don't want a person like you as my daughter-in-law. I'll make sure to tell Jim about this myself.
Wait, what? Did you just tell me to get a divorce from Jim? That's a little out of nowhere, isn't it?
That's exactly what I told you. If you don't want that happening, I suggest that you come back home right now.
Okay, I'm really sorry. I'll come straight back home right now.
Anna, you've decided to leave the house again. You never seem to learn from your mistakes at all. This is why I hate you so much. It's already 5 p.m. Where the hell are you? I'm absolutely furious with you right now. Stop ignoring me and reply to me. I can't believe that you're making fun of me like this. I'm not going to forgive you if you don't reply right now.
I'm really sorry. I was a little busy. I really don't have the time to be talking to you right now. Is it okay if I message you a little later?
There's no way that's okay. Where the hell is my dinner? You still haven't even started preparing anything. I'm starting to get really hungry. You're a housewife and haven't even made the dinner. Just how useless are you?
I've actually prepared dinner already. I've left it for you inside the fridge so that you can reheat it whenever you want to eat dinner. I made sure to make lasagna today. I know that it's one of your favorites. I put plenty of cheese inside because I know that's how you like it.
Why did you put extra cheese inside? That's going to increase my cholesterol levels. It's one of your jobs to make sure that I have a healthy diet. I can't believe that you're trying to make me eat a lasagna with extra cheese. I'm going to start getting really sick if I continue living with you. I've actually had enough of trying to live with you. I've realized that you're just completely hopeless. Don't think about ever coming back home. I don't want to see your face ever again. I'm going to go and tell Jim to get a divorce from you as soon as possible.
Have I really been that bad of a person? Do I really deserve this kind of treatment?
Yes, you have been. You've been an absolutely terrible person to live with. I've never seen such a terrible housewife in my life.
I've really been trying my best to get along with you. I feel that I've worked very hard to try to please you all the time.
Don't make me laugh. You haven't managed to fulfill any of my needs. You've barely done your job as a housewife.
I'm very sorry about that. I guess that I'm not good enough for you then.
That's exactly what I'm saying. How many times do I have to tell you the same thing? I really can't stand this anymore. I'm going to have to ask you to move out of this house now. Jim's already agreed to all this, by the way. I'm not going to change my decision about this. There's no point apologizing to me anymore. I'm not going to be forgiving you.
Yeah, I know that he agrees with you. I've already heard this all from him. I guess it can't really be helped if you hate me this much. I really did try my best to get along with you and please you. If what I did wasn't enough, then I guess getting a divorce and me moving out is the only solution. I don't want to cause you any more trouble, so I'll be moving out as soon as possible.
I'm glad that you agree on this. I want you out of this house ASAP. It feels so good to finally have you leave. I'm really glad that Jim decided to get a divorce from you. I'm really proud of him.
Are you really sure about this decision? You're not going to regret this later on? It's not too late to apologize to me and ask me to stay.
Why are you talking so arrogantly to me now? Who do you think you are? Do you not realize who you're talking to? How about showing me a little more respect?
I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just worried about you. There isn't going to be anybody to do the housework if I leave. Nobody is going to cook your dinner for you anymore.
You don't need to worry about any of that. There's plenty of people in this world that would do a much better job than you. I'd also much rather eat takeout food than eat the meals that you make for me.
It sounds like you really do want me out of the house then. You don't need to worry about me anymore then. I won't be coming back home to your place ever again. I'm really sorry for all the trouble I've caused to you. I hope that you enjoy your life without me in the future.
I really will be able to enjoy life now that you're gone. We'll send over the divorce papers, so make sure you sign it and hand it in.
Actually, I won't be getting a divorce. Me and Jim are still planning to be married to each other. We still love and trust each other, so there's really no need for us to get a divorce. I will move out of your house, though. It's just that I won't be getting a divorce.
Wait, what did you just say? You guys aren't getting a divorce from each other. I thought that you heard about this from Jim already. I can't believe you don't understand what's happening. You really are an idiot, aren't you? He wants a divorce.
I know that's not true at all. He doesn't want a divorce from me. That's just what you want. Jim only told me that we were going to be moving out. He didn't say anything about a divorce to me.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You guys are going to be living separately once you move out. It's a matter of time until you guys get a divorce.
Do you really think so?
I can't believe that you don't understand something this simple. I'm just lost for words. I'm going to contact Jim about all of this right now.
There's no need for you to do that. He's actually by my side right now.
I can't believe that you're wasting his precious time like this. You really are the worst. Tell him to come home right now.
Actually, he won't be coming back home either.
Wait, what? So now you're forcing him to stay by your side. Would you just give up and let him come home? I feel so sorry for him. I want you to let him come back to me right now.
Actually, I'm not forcing him to do anything. This is actually a suggestion that he made. Do you remember the day I was going to eat lunch with him? It was the day when he forgot some documents for work and I went to deliver it for him.
Yeah, of course I remember that day. I have a good memory.
You told me to come home straight away, right? I told Jim that I had to cancel our lunch all of a sudden and he asked me why. I had no choice but to show him our text messages. You were the reason that I had to cancel our lunch, after all. He became really mad at you as soon as I showed him all your text messages that you sent me. He told me that we're going to have to move out so that I wouldn't have to live with you anymore. I think he started looking for a place where we could live together on that day.
You're just making this all up. Did you really think that I'd believe a lie like this? I haven't heard about any of this from Jim, so it must be a lie. If he really was planning to move out, I'm sure that he would tell me about it first.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I told him that he should probably discuss this with you first. However, he insisted that we keep this a secret. He thought that you'd try to get in the way of our move if he told you about it. He told me to promise to keep this a secret from you. That's why I'd kept quiet about it until today.
Wait, what? So you're telling me that this is something that Jim planned? This can't be true. He wouldn't do something like this to me. Would you explain what the hell is happening?
You really don't understand? It's not that difficult to understand. Me and Jim are going to be moving out of your house. You're going to have to enjoy life all by yourself from now on.
All by myself. I'm going to have to live here all by myself. What am I meant to do about all my meals then? Who's going to be cooking food for me? What about all the housework? Who's going to clean the house and do the laundry?
You're going to have to do that all by yourself starting tomorrow. Actually, I meant today. We're not coming back home anymore. I thought that it might be difficult to do everything by yourself all of a sudden, so I made sure to prepare dinner for you today.
I never told Jim to move out as well. Why does he have to be moving out with you? You're the only one that I wanted out of the house.
He really doesn't want to continue living with you. He said that he really hated the way you treated me. He thought that it was unacceptable. He kept on apologizing to me about it. He even told me that we never should have moved in with you in the first place. He knew about how you were insulting me and harassing me behind his back. I think the final straw for him was when you told me that I had to get a divorce from him. That's why he decided to move out with me. I'm really glad that he decided to come with me.
I really can't believe that this is happening to me. This is just a bad dream, right? I really don't want this happening to me. Why did things have to end up like this?
Things ended up like this because you were harassing me and because you told me to move out of the house. All I did was listen to what you said to me.
I did say that, but I wasn't serious about it. I don't want to talk to you about this anymore. You're such a difficult person to talk to. I'm going to talk to Jim about this directly. Hold on a minute. I can't find his contact details on my phone. Would you tell him to text me right now? He's next to you, right?
I don't think he's going to be able to text you anymore. He told me that he blocked your number and deleted it.
He blocked me. What does that mean?
It means that you're no longer able to call or text him. You're never going to be able to contact him again unless he unblocks you.
That's not possible to do, is it? I don't believe you. I'm just going to call him so that I can talk with him. How come it says that his number is unavailable?
I just explained it to you. He's blocked your contact details already.
Oh my God. I can't believe that this is really happening to me. How could you guys do this? It's not fair to abandon an old person like me all by myself.
You were the one that kept on telling me not to treat you like an old person.
I don't care about the conversations that we had in the past. I want you guys to come back home so we can talk about this face to face.
It's too late for that. We've already decided that we're moving out. In fact, we just finished moving into our new apartment. Jim seems to be pretty tired already, too. Would you be able to just leave us alone now?
Tell Jim to call me right now. I need to talk to him.
Okay, fine. I'll try to ask him for you. Would you be able to wait for a little bit? I'm sorry, but he just told me that he doesn't want to talk to you. He also said that he doesn't want you coming to his workplace either. I don't think he wants to see your face at all.
I can't believe that Jim is really saying that to me. I'm his mom. What am I meant to do from now on then?
I'm not really sure about that. You're just gonna have to figure it out yourself. You were the one that caused all of this trouble. We're definitely not gonna be helping you get out of this situation. I think I'm gonna get going soon. It's pretty stressful talking to you after all.
Wait, please don't go. I really don't want to have to live by myself from now on. What should I do to make you guys forgive me? I'll do anything. Should I start by apologizing to you? If I apologize, will you guys think about coming back home?
What are you gonna be apologizing to me for?
I'm gonna apologize for insulting and harassing you all the time. I really shouldn't have been so arrogant, and I shouldn't have become angry every time you left the house.
So that's what you want to apologize to me for? Are you finally going to admit that you were the one in the wrong? I'm not the useless and pathetic woman that you kept on saying I was?
I admit that I was wrong. You're not pathetic and useless. I really regret everything that I said and did to you. Would you please be able to rethink this decision? I don't want you guys to move out now. Would you please try to convince Jim to stay?
Unfortunately, that's not possible. I can't forgive you for what you've done to me. I also don't want to apply any stress to my baby that's in my stomach right now. I need to live in a stress-free environment from now on.
What did you just say? A baby? Does that mean you're pregnant? That means you should definitely move back in with me. I promise to be nice to you, especially if you're going to be giving birth to my grandchild. I've been looking forward to becoming a grandmother for such a long time. Why didn't you tell me that you were pregnant? I would have loved to know about it.
I didn't want to tell you anything until the baby was in a stable condition. I was scared that you'd blame it on me if something happened to my baby.
How long into the pregnancy are you?
I'm almost 5 months pregnant.
I see. This is a really important time period for you. Make sure that you get plenty of rest. You have to really take care of yourself and the baby.
I intend on that. That's one of the reasons I decided to move out. I would have been way too stressed out if I'd continued to live with you.
I'll make sure to take care of the baby once it's born. You can leave me to do it all.
Actually, you don't need to do anything. I have no intention of letting you meet my baby once he's born.
Why do you say that? Why aren't I going to be allowed to meet my own grandchild?
That's because I want to raise my child in a stress-free environment. It wouldn't be stress-free if you were around. I can always ask my parents to look after the baby if I need help. I'm never going to be asking you for any help.
Please don't say that to me. I promise that I'll be nice to you from now on. I won't make you stressed out. I'll even help you out with the housework from now on. Please just give me another chance.
What are you talking about? I thought that you weren't very good at doing the housework. I also don't want to have to eat food prepared by you. I know that you're a terrible cook.
Why aren't you forgiving me? I've apologized to you so much. I'll literally do anything if you'll forgive me. Please, would you come back to me? I'm begging you for forgiveness.
There's no point begging me for anything. I'm not going to forgive you.
Don't say mean things like that. I don't want to have to live all by myself. I'm already starting to feel really lonely. I also want to help raise my first grandchild. I've had to wait so long for my grandchild.
I'm sorry that it took so long for me to finally get pregnant.
Wait, I didn't mean it as an insult to you. I'm sorry if I put you in a bad mood. I really didn't mean it in that way.
I think I'm going to get even more stressed if I keep talking to you. I'm also going to be blocking your contact details now. Don't bother trying to contact me ever again. Also, I really wouldn't bother trying to find Jim at his workplace. He said that he'd cut ties with you completely if you did that.
Wait, please don't block me. I'm so sorry about everything.
I showed Jim all the text messages that his mom had sent me. He became absolutely furious and decided to cut ties with her completely. Both me and Jim have not seen her a single time since that day. We heard rumors about how depressed Katie looks these days. Apparently, she barely even leaves her house recently. On the other hand, I managed to give birth to a healthy baby boy. We are currently living a very happy life as a family. I'm really glad that we chose to move out of such a toxic environment. I'm really looking forward to the future ahead. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.